Hi kids, how are you today? I hope you are all good and healthy. Module 1. Welcome. Writing. My family. Today, we are going to do some writing activity. You are going to write about your family. Now, get your Get Smart Plus 3 students book and turn to page 11, Activity 1. In the previous lesson, I asked you to copy about Faye's family in your writing book BI3. You had learned how to describe others by using has got or have got. And you also learned how to tell others' abilities by using can and can't. So today, you are going to write at least 2 simple sentences about your family by using the has got, have got, can, or can't. Before that, let's listen to the audio about Faye's family.
Module 1. Project. Activity 1. Read about Faye's family.
My family. My name is Faye. This is my family. My dad has got brown eyes and brown hair. He can play football and he can dive too. My mum has got long brown hair. She can sing and dance. My brother, Jim, is 6 years old. His favourite sport is basketball. We have got a big dog. His name is Sparky and he's great.
Now, let's look at how Faye writes about her family. First, she introduces herself and starts the point to introduce her family. The first member in the family she introduces is her dad. She describes her dad by telling us the color of his dad's eyes and hair. Then she tells us what her father can do. Next, she introduces her mother. Like her father, she also describes her mother and tells us what her mother can do. After that, Faye introduces her brother. She tells us her brother's name and age, and also her brother's favorite sport. Lastly, Faye introduces their pet dog. She tells us her dog's name and describes her dog by telling us that her dog is great. Writing tip. All sentences start with a capital letter and finish with a full stop. As can you see in this sentence, she can sing and dance. She, letter S, is in capital letter. And at the end of the sentence, you must put a full stop. Same goes with this sentence. We have got a big dog. We, letter W is in capital letter and the sentence ends with a full stop. Now, look at this example. When you are writing, my name is Faye, my M is in capital letter. Name is Faye. F is in capital letter because Faye is the proper noun, which is the name of a person. And at the end of this sentence, you must put a full stop. After a full stop, for the next sentence, the first letter must be in capital letter. Example, this is my family. This T is in capital letter. Is my family and full stop. Can you get me? Please apply this writing tip every time you do your writing. Now, let's do some practice. Now, we see how Tom introduces his family. In the first sentence, Tom introduces himself and starts a point to introduce his family. My name is Tom. This is my family. Then, Tom describes his father and tells us what he can do. For example, my dad has got blue eyes and blonde hair. He can play basketball and he can swim too. Same like in the previous sentence pattern, now Tom describes his mother and tells us what she can do. For example, my mom has got long brown hair. She can draw and paint. Tom has a sister. So, Tom introduces his sister. Example, my sister Sarah is 7 years old. Her favorite sport is cycling. Please take note here, as Tom is telling about his sister Sarah, and Sarah is a girl, then the pronoun we use is her. But if Tom has a brother, the pronoun used is his, H-I-S, his. And you may also change this favorite sport to other topic. Example, favorite food or favorite color and so on. Here, Tom hasn't got any pet, so there is no need to write anything. At the end, this is how Tom writes about his family. My family. My name is Tom. This is my family. My dad has got blue eyes and blonde hair. He can play basketball and he can swim too. My mom has got long brown hair. She can draw and paint. My sister Sarah is 7 years old. Her favorite sport is cycling. Let's try this. Now we learn how Alice introduces her family. My family. My name is Alice. This is my family. My dad has got brown eyes and black hair. He can play badminton and he can play guitar too. My mom has got long black hair. She can cook and bake. My little brother Alan is 4 years old. His favorite sport is swimming. My big sister Anna is 8 years old. Her favorite food is sushi. We have got a big dog. Her name is Yuki and she's amazing. So, this is about Alice's family. Can you write about your family? Yes, just follow this model text. But you need to change the information with your information. Write down your name here. For example, if your name is Nur Aliani, then you write down, my name is Nur Aliani. This is my family. Then you need to describe your own date and write what he can do. After that, describe your mother and write what she can do. Next, write about your brother or sister if you have any. If you don't have any brother or sister, you may skip this part. Lastly, write about your pet if you have any. If you don't have any pet, then just skip this part. It is easy, right? Yes, very good. Now, take out your big exercise book. Big exercise book BI3 and get ready with your stationery. It's time to write about your family in your BI3 book. BI3 book. Please write with neat and legible handwriting and correct punctuation. You may refer the model text in your student's book, page 11. Now we have come to the end of the lesson. Stay safe and healthy at all times. Thank you and goodbye.